Yo, welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today we got a few things to talk about, but if you could, please like and subscribe to always catch this vibe, man. Y'all already know. So, as I already know, I already announced the winner. Shark Gang Perp, shout out to you, man. You got a week, bro. If I don't hear nothing from Shark Gang Perp in a week, I'm gonna just do it again. So hopefully he reaches out to me. I left my contact information in that video, and I probably have it in this video too as well. So excuse me. So shout out to you, my boy, and for sure, man. Please, and I want to say this too as well. Please, if when I do have another raffle or another giveaway, for you to be entered, so a lot of people didn't get entered in that are subscribed to the channel, and I kind of felt some type of I ain't feel no type of way, but kind of felt some type of way that y'all weren't able to be, I couldn't get everybody in there. But if your subscription is not made public to me, I can't see, you know what I mean? I can't see who subscribes or not. So, well, I can see the people that are public, but if you're private, your profile is private, I can't see you. I do appreciate the subscriptions though. But if you would like to be entered into that giveaway, hopefully next time, and I'll have another one soon, but hopefully next time we can, have everybody in attendance for that, and make sure everybody gets a chance to win. So I want to make it, keep it fair and all that good stuff. So, but let's get into what we need to get into, man. A few things we need to talk about. So let's just start off with the day. Today's Friday, first day of mini training camps for the Philadelphia Eagles. Some different footage has come out. The Eagles themselves have put out some video footage and different information on Twitter about different jersey numbers and things like that. So we're gonna break all that down right quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but yeah. So first things first is and I might have to throw the thing out here. The thing, what do you call it? The tweet. But Mitchell got 30. Cooper DeJean got 33. Hunt got 58. Shipley has 39. Anai Smith has 82. Trotter Jr. taken after his father has 54. Keegan is 79. Wilson is 89, and McMahon is 63. And then right after that, the Eagles have put out numbers are subjected to change. So all due respect, Kenny Pickett, give up that number 7, my boy. And give it up, man. So all due respect, but he got to get that 7 up. Whatever number Cooper wants, he can get that too. So, yeah, man. So it's real now. They had press conference interviews with all the rookies. Each one spoke, about, they asked each one different questions. I ain't gonna go through all of them, but a few things that stuck out to me. They had asked Quinyon and Cooper DeJean. Let me get in the middle of this camera, but Quinyon and Cooper DeJean about their relationship as of recent. As you both know, they both play cornerback. Cooper can kind of go back and forth between cornerback and safety. So, but they were both at the game yesterday. Sixers lost. I ain't even gonna get into that, man. But we got major changes. Tobias Harris 0 points. Kyle Lowry, I think he has 0 points. Get him out of here, bro. And B, he on my list too. I don't care what y'all say. He next up to be out of here. Only person that really need to be on this joint is Tyrese is the only proven one. All due respect, and I mean I guess you would keep him B, but he getting on my nerves, man. They killing me every year, so it is what it is. But let's stay on topic. But they had asked Cooper DeJean and he had asked Quinyon Mitchell about their relationship. And Quinyon is just so cool, man. I really feel like he's going to be a real good Eagle. But Cooper DeJean, I really feel like he is really going to be a difference maker. As long as everybody stays healthy, he's going to be a difference maker on the defense, especially with his versatility to being able to get moved around the field. So I'm staying on topic. They asked him about their relationship, and Quinyon kept it cool. He was like, he's a cool dude, great ball player. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. He said he looks forward to developing the relationship more on and off the field, right? Asked Cooper DeJean the same question. Cooper started giggling, all right? He started giggling. He's like, yo, he's so cool, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Cool guy, this, that, and the third. Then he said, but an even better ball player. But the way Cooper said it, got me so, bro. It got me so hyped for this season to start. I don't think y'all understand. I can't wait to see it amount because I know everybody keep talking about Cooper DeJean because, he's white chocolate. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that, man. We got chocolate and we got white chocolate, ebony and ivory. You feel me? But I seen my man him and Quinyon were doing the reps. When I say it looks so clean for two rookies, man, come on. Stop playing with him, dog. Like, I don't care what Cooper looked like. Cooper is a athlete, bro. He played 3 different sports. Okay, he probably played more. I probably had to look more of it up, but he played 3 different sports and he is good at all of them. That man's an athlete. And then there's footage that's come out that's talking about or showing him locking down. This is one play, but locking down Marvin Harrison. Like, I can't wait to see them out there on the field, man. So that's great to see. Will Shipley, I don't know if anybody has watched the Philadelphia Unscripted. Please, if you haven't, go watch that. I try to watch them when they release them. But this one was a real tearjerker. I ain't gonna lie, I did trickle a tear, man. I'm a grown man, trickled a tear. But yeah, man, I'm just getting that feeling, man. Like, and I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting the feeling like, bro, this is like Super Bowl. It's like that's gonna be the season this year, like 2022 all over again, Super Bowl season. But hopefully we win with the trophy and all that good stuff this time. So confetti is green and white opposed to red. So yeah, man. But I'm really getting that feeling. But Will Shipley, man, they had him on the Unscripted. He talked about they talked about him having a brain tumor, which I didn't even know about that in high school that he overcame. And which was really crazy to me because I already liked Will Shipley, just from his performance on the field. But like I said, it's an other side to the game. And I don't know if y'all been following. I don't know how long some of y'all been here, but when I first started to talk about the other side of the game, and I just pretty much talked about having the mental fortitude to be able to persevere, life situations, scenarios, and things like that. Because life's gonna happen to all of us, man. And if you ain't got the proper mindset to be able to handle that, it could derail your life. It could derail your career. It could do a lot of bad things. But if you do have a good mindset and you take that as, fuel to your fire, it'll propel you to a higher level or a higher place, make you a better person. So just learning that about Will Shipley made me like him even more. I do think Will Shipley is going to be the running back too. I don't know about Milton. Is it Milton? Keaton Milton from Georgia, the Bulldog. I haven't seen too much on him yet, but as of now, I do think Will Shipley, just because of him being a dual threat running back, just being a dual threat running back, he is, and how hard he runs, he has good balance when he runs. I think he got like drop issues, if I'm not mistaken, so we got to make sure we tighten that up. Coach Singleton gets that under control. But I do think he's going to be competition for that running back too. I know we got Kenny G there, but I know he got a point to prove. But we'll see, man. We'll just see how it goes. But I do think my boy Will Shipley has, he has a chance, man. He definitely got a chance to be running back too. So we'll see how that goes. And then moving on, a couple other things that stuck out to me was what's my man? Is it Keegan from Michigan? Is that the one that's from Michigan? Real disciplined type of guy that I got, demeanor I got from that guy about his business. I think he's really going to be a great addition, great addition to the line. So I already knew how he was going to do something with that line, man. But I figure so. They ended up taking Quinyon, their cornerbacks, and then getting Hunt early. But I knew somewhere along the line he was going to get somebody for the line. So I'm excited to see him and McMahon too as well. Sound like those two guys seem like two disciplined guys. I think it was McMahon that spoke about meeting Jason Kelsey. So he said, "Oh, you're the undersized center, whatever the case may be." And he was like, "Yeah, man." He just spoke about just learning. They all spoke about just learning from the vets, being able to learn from, even though Jason Kelsey's not on the team anymore, he's still within the building. Sometimes, and they're able to ask him questions, pick his brain and things like that. So it's good to have that. Hunt, he's another guy. I'm really hyped to see him, man, because I was watching some of his reps today. He just looks like somebody that is just getting to know their body. Like, if that makes sense. It feels like he just grew overnight, and he's still not that he's bad or anything like that, but he's still like getting to learn his body. So that's going to be crazy to see whatever they can do with him. Playing in coverage, he said wherever they want him at, that's where he's gonna be. So I like the attitude, but the athleticism is unmatched, man. So I can't wait to see what he does, man, for sure. Who else did I want to talk about? Trotter Jr. as well. he spoke about, you know, his time here in Philadelphia, or his dad's time in Philadelphia, being a kid, coming to like some of the mini camps that he can remember because he was younger. So, but I didn't know that he went to school. He went to the charter school in Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. So, before he went on to, you know, his college career and things like that. So he was in the area, and he's very familiar. And he was already familiar with it with his dad being on the team, but he's very familiar with the area. So, but I do think he's going to be another person that's going to rival linebacker. And I think linebacker has a lot of competition at that position right now. And I know this video is probably getting long, but I think linebacker has a lot of competition at that position, just for the simple fact of Vic Fangio's scheme and having to be so athletic. And I've been watching different film on Vic Fangio's scheme and how they have how he utilizes the linebackers, kind of like he blitzes one and then he drops the other one in the coverage. So that's why, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why Hassan's not here. I know I keep bringing him up, but I couldn't tell you why the young man's not here anymore. But we got new guys, younger guys. Bryce Huff, I can't wait to see what he does, especially in that position. So yeah, man, it's gonna be real nice to see. It's gonna be real nice to see. So let's keep it moving, man. I wanted to talk about also Anai Smith. I've been watching his highlights, and I think he can really be wide receiver 3 for us. Still looking at Johnny Wilson's highlights, but I did see Johnny. Was it Johnny Wilson, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, Is it Johnny Wilson? Make sure I say my man's name right. Yeah, Johnny Wilson, right? And speaking of him as well, I watched Philly Mike today. He was talking about maybe that number indicates that he might be moving a tight end, which would be kind of crazy. Because I was speaking about in one of my recent videos, I know they signed C.J. Uzomah, but Albert O, he's like a real freaky talent at tight end, and I wanted to see if they were going to even try to develop him maybe. But who knows, man? Like I said, Philadelphia Eagles like players that can play multiple positions, do multiple things, but it also offers that player time or the ability to get time to be on the field. You know, you want to be able to get snaps, show what you can do on the field, so you know you can get a permanent position, hopefully. And I think Wilson, I guess depending on what they want to do with him, I think he would be a great wide receiver 3 though, because he's a big target. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they do line him up at tight end, you know, I don't know, because he's 6'6", man. He's 6'6", 6'7", real big guy. You know, he got drop issues though, so you gotta get all that under control. But I was watching today. He needs some work on his route running and things like that, and he's in a perfect place with our two wide receiver ones, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. So he's in good hands, man. And the same thing with Anai Smith. Like I said, Anai Smith, either one of those guys could be. Now I'm sitting there thinking, Anai Smith used to be a running back, and I meant to say that. Anai Smith used to be a running back before he went to school, because he went to school to be a wide receiver, but he was a running back prior to that. And he's so good with breaking tackles and seeing the field visually, making his cutbacks and things like that. I wonder if they try to use him like they would use Deebo Samuel, because he kind of reminds me of that. Like, they lined him up in the backfield in the highlights that I watched with him. But they also, like, he's 5'9", but he play like he's 6'5". Like, he go up and go get the ball. He don't care about getting hit. And that's the type of player that you want out there on the field. That's another dog. So you want to be, and my whole thing with this offense is, and this is my thing with Kellen Moore, where I think he really is going to be able to thrive with this talent. You want to be able to stress and stretch this defense, pause, to no end every game. You gotta just think about this. You gotta guard Jalen. You gotta guard Saquon. You gotta guard Devontae. You gotta guard AJ. And if they can get wide receiver 3 right, I'm sorry, I think Dallas. You gotta get Dallas, and then you can get wide receiver 3 right. That's 7 people. 7 people that the defense has to account for on every down. That means the defense might have to come down to the box more, because, you know, running back, you got Saquon, and you don't want him to get to the second level, whatever the case may be, because, you know, if you get to the second level, it's probably going to be a touchdown or close to it. So it's going to stress defenses out so much with what Kellen Moore is about to draw up, because you have to be able to account for everybody. This offense, and God, please let it just cluck this here. Like, let's let them just, everybody understand, make it as simple as possible for these people, for these young guys to understand, because they keep changing coordinators and stuff like that, I know. But if they can get this offense down, because I remember what the Cowboys used to look like, and I think this is a way more better team. I think Jalen Hurts is a way better quarterback than Dak Prescott. This should look like something we have never and I'm not going to say never seen before because it might look like the 2022 offense, but it should even be more explosive with the pieces that the Eagles recently acquired. These young guys got a lot of heart. It's a lot of depth now at these positions. To whereas last year, it was like, bro, like especially with the defense, we couldn't even get like consistency. But now even on the defensive side, Tyler Hall, the cornerback room is deep. Now you know all these guys are not going to make it. Some of them might get moved to the practice squad, which is okay too. But we have so many different weapons now on the offense and defense. The only thing that would mess this up would be the coaching. And now that we have Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore in our offensive defensive coaches or offensive coordinators, whatever the case may be, defensive coordinator, it's up to them now because you have to be able to put these players in the right position, also develop these players. And I really want to see something else that people aren't talking about. The cornerback. So with Quinn, I know I'm all off topic. We just talking right now. With Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper Jean, and any of those guys, the guy that came over from the Seahawks had Witherspoon, which I think the Eagles had interest in too last year, if I'm not mistaken. Witherspoon and I can't think of the other guy's name, but both of them went all pro. And Witherspoon, that was his rookie season. So if he can do that with Witherspoon, just think what he's about to do with Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, and then Tyler Hall and whoever else, Blankenship, whoever. So we're gonna see what kind of defense this is, man. But if it's looking like how it's supposed to look, this should be no more than a top 7 defense. I promise you. Offense, same way. We should be at least in the top 10, and we shouldn't be 10. There's a lot of other good teams out there, don't get me wrong. Green Bay, I can name Lions and stuff like that. 49ers still got their team, but there's issues going on with the 49ers. They know they were trying to trade their two Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk ain't get paid. Now the GM then came out and said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna keep both of them now. We're past that. We're gonna make it do what it do." It don't work like that. It do not work like that. Cause when I ain't got my money, what do I like to say? I act funny. Keep it a buck, man. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. So that might be the end of a little era right there. We'll see how that go. But I don't want to make this too much longer. Make sure I ain't miss anything. I talked about Will Shipley. Yep. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. So, also, I wanted to talk about Howie Roseman being on the Pat McAfee show. Now, I watch a lot of different, I watch ESPN and all that. I don't really watch Skip Bayless no more. With the ESPN, so now I watch a lot more ESPN. So, but they had Pat McAfee right on. They had Howie Roseman on Pat McAfee. And asking them different questions and stuff like that. And it's nice to see how he open up and talk to these guys, know how to be like a guy, you know what I'm saying? Some people are so uptight and things like that. Even with the unscripted with Howie Roseman, it's just good to see the guys, you know what I'm saying, like be, happy for the players, achieving a dream, a lifelong dream that they've always had. So yeah, man, but he was on Pat McAfee's show and they were asking him different questions. And Howie was giving different responses, but the one thing I took from it was he said we don't never rebuild, we retool. He said every year we are trying to get to the Super Bowl, and I really do feel like that Howie went into this season with that mentality because he spoke about it on their show. He said, a lot of us last season left us with a bad taste in our mouth. He said, people probably looking at them like, oh, they falling apart. Nah. We not falling apart, baby. We loading up. You feel me? We loading up. So just be prepared, baby. I already had put my ticket. I told y'all. I put my ticket in for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl at plus 18, plus 1,600. Put a little nothing crazy down. But I really do believe, like I said, there's other good teams out there. But if the Eagles can get it together and put this work in, everybody's talking about the different work that they're putting in. A.J. Brown talking about seeing Saquon becoming the leader in the weight room. He's getting there working his tail off. They show Saquon's, calves, paws, super crazy looking. Like everybody's putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's bonding. That's another thing that a lot of people ain't talking about. The team is becoming more than a team. It's becoming a family. You feel what I'm saying? And families, they act different over one of theirs. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we were missing last year, man. A lot of division and divide. I don't know, within the locker room or just in the team in general. It just seemed like a whole bunch of stuff was going on. that, you know, kind of came onto the field. And that could be between, you know, coaching and players, whatever it is. I ain't got to get into all that. You know, ain't none of my business. But my thing is this. I feel like the family's coming back with the Philadelphia Eagles in the locker room. Everybody getting along. Everybody was at the game yesterday. Most of the people were at the game yesterday. So it's just good to see, man. So I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Also, I'm watching the Phillies game, and boy, oh boy, Aaron Nola. Y'all know how I feel about Aaron. Y'all know how I feel about him. Out there acting a damn fool, man. I gotta say, just 172 million for 7 years for what? For what? I can pitch better than that. Golly. So, God, it just burned me up because it's like we have him for 7 years and he just does. And every game's not going to be great. I know every game's not going to be great. I know, but it just kills me because I see it too much. That's all I'm saying. So hopefully Aaron Nola can get it together. I got the Phillies going to the World Series too. I got Bird Gang, and I got the Phillies going to the World Series and the Eagles going to the Super Bowl this year. So let's see what we can do, man. But you already know, man, I'm gonna hold y'all up too much longer. I do appreciate everybody that's been subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate the love for real. I don't think I really understand. That's what makes me keep coming on here and doing these videos for you. Like I said, I'm trying to make it bigger and better. I'm trying to figure out how to use Premiere Pro and all that now, so I can, you know, give y'all a little different things. Cause I see different content creators, you know, they put the clips in there and all that. So, yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, just trying to get better for y'all, man. But I really do appreciate the subscriptions. Shout out to Shark Gang Pert. He got a week from today, so probably like Thursday, Friday. If I don't hear from him, I'm gonna do a redrawing. If anybody knows my man, tell him to get with me soon because you know, we're looking to get this jersey to him. So with that being said, it's not from the No Cut Sports Podcast. I appreciate y'all family, and y'all already know, go Birds, baby.